Neither the Secret Service counter sniper teams nor members of the former president's security detail had any knowledge that there was a man on the roof of the AGR building with a firearm.
Sorry, kiddo. That's not the way I remember it.
What's up, guys? Your boy, Benny. Just 72 hours ago, we were in Butler, Pennsylvania, speaking with snipers and climbing rooftops and doing our own investigation as to what happened to President Trump at that location. Like, how was a man allowed to shoot President Trump in the head? What galaxy brain genius decided to just leave the field right next to President Trump with full view of the stage wide open, not put an officer on the roof, not have a counter sniper team stationed there with communication to the Secret Service, not have a communication channel with the Secret Service, not be able to secure the location so there's some jackass with a gun can just climb up on the roof and take shots? Man, I mean, it's crazy. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. And you can see here in a newly released recent photo, the first time we've ever been able to see the actual gunman right there on the rooftop. You can see it right there. So how did this piece of human garbage get up on that rooftop and go kill an innocent man, critically wound two others, and then put a bullet through Trump's ear, hit Trump in the head with a bullet? How did it all happen? And more importantly, was there any motive? Right? Like that. How did this crime happen? Why did the crime happen? These are like concurrent questions that like interlock. You got to ask these questions. We spoke with a Secret Service sniper. The reason why we say this is because, you know, there's a sniper who met us, who could not be on the record, and who told us about that day seeing Thomas Crooks, and said directly, this guy looked like an Antifa member. This guy did not look like MAGA. He was a crazy-ass looking Antifa member, long hair, greasy, wasn't in the moment, and was behaving very aggressively and angrily. He had his rangefinder. He tried to enter the Trump rally, got turned away, and was stomping and clomping around. You know, acting as suspicious as you possibly can. Almost like begging for the police to engage him. But nobody did engage him. And we've all seen the results. And so the question now, effectively, is as we begin to like see the security failures that lead to how, then you ask why. And both of those questions are important and they unite to give you the full picture. And the answer is to the why is that he's a Biden supporter. That's why. Don't know how else to tell you this, but the guy donated to a far left-wing, get out the vote, act blue, leftist org on the day of Joe Biden's inauguration. People say he was a registered Republican. This is easily debunked by Pennsylvania being an open registration state and a lot of people switching parties. We have hours of people saying that they switched parties to vote against President Trump in an open primary. Because nobody cared about voting for Joe Biden because the Democrats didn't have a primary, obviously. No one voted for Kamala Harris. And so here, ladies and gentlemen, we have some major cognitive dissonance. Now, earlier in the week, we reported on something from Andrew Torba. Andrew Torba is somebody that we follow on X who runs the social media site Gab. And Gab was contacted by the FBI saying that they believe that Thomas Crooks was a user on Gab and had posts on Gab. Ladies and gentlemen, Andrew Torba put this up on X at the time. It's a couple days old. 30 minutes ago, Gab learned that Thomas Crooks, deranged Joe Biden supporter who attempted to assassinate President Donald Trump, may have had an account on our platform. We're unable to confirm the account in question actually belongs to him. The account was last active in 2021. As far as we're aware, the account did not use the site to send any direct messages. He posted on the site 9 times total. The posts are about Joe Biden and his support of Joe Biden. A number of posts in particular express Biden's COVID lockdown support, border policies, and executive orders. We say the data pending receipt of a search warrant. So here's this guy arguing in favor of like open immigration, right? And like and giving citizenship to criminal aliens. So these are the posts of Crooks, and here's Andrew. This is Andrew Torba's, X account. Something crazy happened, however, on the dais testifying in front of the Senate today. The FBI said that Thomas Crooks's social media has suddenly been found and that actually he's a big-time racist and anti-Semitic who hated immigration. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Here you have it. New York Post. Trump gunman Thomas Crooks had a Gab account that he used to support President Biden. All right? Now, the FBI making this declaration caused a flurry of activity online. Oh, wow, got it. No, got it. He's an evil MAGA racist that shot at Trump for some reason. Here's what the FBI said, and here's ladies and gentlemen, why there's going to be a real problem here. Watch.
While the investigation has not determined motive, the investigative team continues to review information from legal returns, including online and social media accounts. Something just very recently uncovered that I want to share is a social media account which is believed to be associated with the shooter in about the 2019-2020 timeframe. There were over 700 comments posted from this account. Some of these comments, if ultimately attributable to the shooter, appear to reflect anti-Semitic and anti-immigration themes, to espouse political violence, and are described as extreme in nature.
Well, this is really problematic because, well, the FBI is now saying the opposite. The motivation may be the opposite. Now, is this enough time for them to, like, concoct or create a fake media account in order to send people in the wrong direction? Absolutely. Have they done this before? Yeah, absolutely. Okay? Like, there's no limit to what these people will do. Try to cover their asses. Mike Lee, Senator Mike Lee, who asked questions of the FBI today, said Crooks was a Biden supporter. But now, Andrew Torba, given this information, everybody says Andrew Torba lied. So Andrew Torba said, you know what? I got something for you. Here is the actual FBI official record demanding that I give them the information on this user. And he just went up with it, right? The FBI investigation officer identified emails, telephones, and a possible Gab account associated with Crooks. This emergency disclosure request being submitted to identify co-conspirators. For the time period from the inception of the account to present, provide the following records for the account. So there we go. Here's the proof. The FBI now claiming that the Trump shooter, Thomas Crooks, was unspecified social media account. This is not consistent with Gab's understanding of the shooter's motives based on the emergency disclosure request. Many, particularly regime media reporters, have doubted Gab's claim that the request existed. Normally don't confirm the existence of content of law enforcement or communication. In this instance, we will make an exception due to the overwhelming public interest in the disclosure and the transparency. As a courtesy to law enforcement, we're not going to post the entire request, the first page of that request. The story, the account that the data was requested is unequivocally pro-Biden, and in particular, pro-Biden immigration policies. Crooks was a pro-lockdown, pro-immigrant, left-wing Biden supporter. So it seems like they're lying. Feel free to go and read all of the posts right here. We have read them in a previous video. Go ahead and read. Check it out for yourself. All of Crooks' alleged messages. This is standard leftist rhetoric. Why is the government trying to hide this? Why is the government trying to hide the truth? Important question. Why would the government try and hide the truth about the motive behind the person who shot President Trump? Also breaking today, we have Secret Service whistleblowers saying that the agency is going to, the failures of the agency are going to necessitate another assassination attempt on President Trump in 30 days. This guy has 30 years experience. We also have Charlie Kirk saying that the security around President Trump this weekend was worse than he's ever seen and more lax. I mean, President Trump himself reposting this meme. What did you know and when did you know about it? If you want to know who ordered the assassination of Donald Trump. What does Trump know? Dark times, man. Dark times. What won't they lie to us about? Keep your head on a swivel. Make sure you're tuning into correct and verifiable information and the truth shall set you free. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. See ya.